All right, guys, let's just jump on into it. What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope you guys are all doing well. My name is Tank. This is the IBC Gang YouTube channel. I'm usually accompanied by my partner, Nick, but the dungeon has got him. Help, help, I can't get away. My name is Nick. He's not here today, guys. He had to actually take care of a couple of things. Okay, though, we're going to be rolling on just fine. We miss you so much, brother. We're going to jump on into a whole bunch of things actually in the cryptoverse, as well as obviously what's happening in the Cosmos ecosystem and the dungeons of Fortius Economia. But before I do, if you guys would do me a huge favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really does help us out, guys. We are guys and girls, I should say. I don't want to leave you guys out. We are a small channel. We are trying to grow. We can only do that with your guys' support. So if you guys would take a quick second, hit that like button, subscribe, share this with your mother, your auntie, your brother, your cousin, your dad that you absolutely hate, or your brother who you're fighting with. It doesn't matter, guys. The more people that see these videos, the more exposure the Cosmos ecosystem gets, the more exposure your bags get, the more exposure everybody gets. And that's just a win-win for everybody, guys. So again, help us out, help us grow. We love you long time. Anything you want, we talk about it here, guys. Anything you want. Let's go ahead and jump on into things. As you can see, I'm like already off a little bit because Nick's not here to banter with me. So I'm like, oh gosh, I'm stumbling all over the place. Guys, first and foremost, let's talk about what's happening in the market. Who right now is all fearful? Who's all doom and gloom? Who's all Tank, this is it. Look, I've been trying to tell y'all to be a little conservative is not a bad thing. You know, you try to front run the train, you try to get ahead of it, you try to zip across the tracks. 9 times out of 10, that's when you get pop and no more you anymore. So I've been trying to stress it to you guys. I told you guys time and time again. I'm not trying to say, look at me, I told you so, but like I'm telling y'all, it's good sometimes to be patient. It's good to see if you're just being the relief or if other people are going to be the relief. I love watching. I'm going to say that. I don't love watching other people be the relief, but I love watching, as weird as that sounds. And it's okay to sometimes be a watcher, whatever you're into, right? But guys, right now we are coming back down. We are testing the 50 SMA on the daily chart. Again, we're looking at Bitcoin. We're on the daily chart. I should reference all of that, guys. And as you guys can see, we are clearly underneath now the 50 SMA, which is this red line. We came up, tried to capture the 200 SMA. It failed horribly. And now we're coming back down. Let me show you guys what I got on the charts. Again, on the daily time frame, I'm using Market Cipher as my primary oscillator and indicator tool of choice. Hold on 1 second. Trying to make sure you guys can hear me fine, right? You guys can hear me fine? Usually Nick would tell me if nobody can hear me. Haven't made it to the dungeon yet. Crypto moto. Okay. I'm going to also have to be looking over. So excuse me. But as you guys can see, we're using Market Cipher. Came up to the 200 SMA, failed. Now we're coming back down. Show you guys what I have on the charts. It's the same thing I've been sharing with you guys for some time now. We're just in our crab or bear market. I've shared this quite a time ago on our Discord. And we've just kind of been going sideways for the current time being on the charts for Bitcoin's price, which isn't a bad thing. It's just really strong accumulation. I think forgive me, guys. Somebody asked yesterday what I thought we were in. And I don't want to say it's a bull or bear market. I think it's kind of like a neutral market, to be honest with you. It's more, I want to call it now a new phrase. I want to call it more of a positioning market. And hear me out when I say this, guys. What I think we're going through right now is nothing like our past cycles or, you know, our past halvings or whatnot. People have said this time and time again in many other cycles and many other seasons of crypto that, oh, it's different this time. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this time, it really is different. Like it's just totally different inside and out when it comes to the crypto market. We're talking about a whole different group of money that has been pushed into these markets, a whole group of investors, whether it be institutional or private investors, and even sovereign money has now entered the space, guys. This space now in crypto is very much so different. I will stand on this soapbox. I will make my bed. I will lay in it. Whatever it is, I will go out on a limb and say that this time it really is different compared to any other time anybody has ever said that. You know, we just have so much different structure in the crypto, and we're not even close to being fulfilled yet, just like Fortius Economia, right? But we'll get to that in a little bit. Honestly, guys, we're not even close to even scratching the surface of the potential that the crypto market or blockchain technology or smart contracts or however you want to, eyeball crypto or whatever light you want to shed on it. We're not even close to that. And right now, I really do think as far as where we are in this current market, I think we're in a positioning phase where big money, governments, institutional, nation states, private company, I can't forget the name slipping me, but from the Middle East, you guys don't even know how much money these, I can't think of the name. Gosh, where are you, Nick? Where were you when you saved me? Like these private families that are in the Middle East, these princes, these princesses, these royal families, I forget what they call them. So again, if you guys know, let me know. You guys don't even know how much money they actually have out there that have been eyeballing. Kevin O'Leary has been saying that a lot. Like if you guys don't follow him, I know he's kind of by definition new to the space and whatnot, but he absolutely knows what he's talking about. They are eyeballing crypto and treating it as a whole different class of investment, guys. So the landscape and everything is just totally different. And right now, really, when you zoom out on the charts, guys, let me just take this away. I really do think what we're going through, even to the start of here to here, right? This is kind of mania or whatnot, but I really do think right now what we're dealing with is we're dealing with more so than not, though, governments positioning themselves so that they can regulate the hell out of crypto, aka Bitcoin, before they adopt it and tax the stuffing out of it. Gotta keep myself. You're dead to me, Kevin O'Leary. But like regardless of his opinion, I can't remember the name that they call it or the title that they have. He's absolutely right when, these big money players, they're looking at it and they're positioning. If you go on-chain data and you look at the strong accumulation that's actually happening, and then the fundamental developments that are happening in and outside of many other markets, not just the US market, but many other markets when it comes to Bitcoin and blockchain technology, you will clearly see that the narrative is showing and the information is showing that adoption and positioning is happening. So I don't even want to call this a bear market, a crab market, a bull market. I think all of that is nonsense from here on out. I really do think what we're in right now is a positioning phase before things get regulated, taxed, and adopted to mainstream media. I really do think that 1,000%. So really, if I'm going to, have conviction of what I'm telling you guys and my thought process, that just kind of cements further my whole stance of I don't care what's happening right now. I'm just accumulating along with them. I swim with the whales. I've been accumulating Bitcoin a little bit by a little bit on all of my addresses or wallets that I have throughout this whole thing. By the way, didn't I say I was supposed to buy some? Hold on. I said I was going to buy some Luna, right? Yeah. I gotta do it now while it's here, guys. Hold on. Give me a second. We'll get into it, guys. I'm telling you, it's going to be so off the rails because Nick's not here to tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do. If osmosis ever moves. You got the case of the Mondays, Osmosis, I should say. You got a case of the Mondays. I think you get your butt kicked for saying stuff like that. Okay. I said I was going to buy me some, right? I don't even care. I don't even care what it's at right now. I said I was going to buy me some. So let's buy some Luna. Let's buy $500 right now. Small feeler buys. I'm fly fishing, guys. I'm fly fishing right now. Fly fishing. All addresses. Yeah, write it down. You can write it down and send me stuff, guys. Anyway, so going back to BTC, I mean, I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. You guys, what do you guys think? Do you guys think we're still in a bull market or in a crab market, a bear market? What do you guys think we're in right now? Do you guys think we're in one of those markets, or do you guys kind of see what I'm saying about being in a positioning phase in the market? Hey, Brent, are you actually available right now? Are you at work? Is Brent at work? Yes, no? You thinking sideways market? Story time. So, hey, no. Look, okay, I'm going to read what J2000 said, okay? I know we're going off the rails, guys. I usually have this format or whatever. But so I had a meeting. What was it? What was it, Jay? Or what was it, Brad? On Saturday. Saturday, I think I had a meeting on our Discord. And it was because everybody was going, I want to, let's get into BFOT, let's get into FOT, let's get into FOT, all this other stuff. And I was like, no. Don't do it right now. I'm full transparent. You guys called me on it. I said to everybody, don't do it at that moment. And what I was telling everybody is, don't pay attention to what's happening on the platform for TS Economia. Pay attention to what's happening on the Juno platform, because at that moment, IBC was not enabled on for Juno for a number of different protocols. So that's why we were seeing a really strong dip, and we don't know when that gets fixed, right? I kept telling everybody, you guys got to stay focused on what's happening on the underlying protocol that Fortius Economy is built on, right? It's built on Juno. So while IBC connections were not available at that time, I was stressing to everybody, I was like, I don't want you guys to buy now just because you're getting FOMO and just because of all these things are happening when IBC is still down, because we were just going through what was happening with the Juno network, not even being online. And I was like, look, guys, that's the things that you guys got to watch. Don't look here, look there. And I was still like, after the meeting, I had to run and go because it was, Saturday. I told everybody though, watch what happens there. And immediately right after, pretty much like an hour after, it came back online. And the minute it came back online, I was like, well, snappity doodles, I'm going to go and buy me a whole bunch of BFOT. It's at 90 cents right now. IBC is back connected. And sure enough, it went back up. So again, who knows how that long term plays out, but it wasn't like I tried to tell y'all just so I could get in and stuff like that. I'm telling y'all, that's how it went. You could check the timestamps. You could check the ledgers and all that stuff. That's literally how it went. And you guys go back and check the Discord, like I was telling everybody. So, don't you be calling me out, J2000. What's up, Blue? What's up, guys? What's up, Partis? What's up, DJ? What's up, Chad? What's up, Vic? What's up, Bren? David? Guys, I didn't even say what's up. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Crypto Maniac? Falling wedge was bullish. Now we have a rising wedge, which could be the opposite. So major dump incoming. Going back to that, guys. So, again, we are still in this wedge pattern per my TA, which again, agree to disagree. Everybody has their own way of looking at TA and stuff like that. But for Bitcoin, we're still just in this wedge pattern that we've been in, ever since the beginning of this year, honestly. And overall, if you look at it and you're being real with yourself, oops, let me go here. Where's my little painty brushy? Where's my little painty brush? Where'd it go? Oh, wrong one. So if you look at it, right, this is kind of whatever, but we're still just climbing on up. We're still climbing on up. It's fine until it's not. But right now we're still fine. Guys, we could just kind of range in this wedge pattern again, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, until we kind of squeeze out. We could even extend this quite a bit and actually just keep going until we do finally break up and or down. I've had this measurement here from the opening of the wedge pattern because, like I said a million times before, it's a little bit too early. I don't want to front run anything. We could literally break up or we could break down. I'm leaving it right here because I'm kind of neutral. I've been telling you guys, I'm neutral. I'm patient. I'm not front running anything. What's up, Med? What's up, Steph? Stone Cold. What's up, guys? I love it. But yeah, I really do think, that we're more in a positioning phase. And be honest with you, I'm going to lean, not just because I'm a believer and biased, and I will put my own bias out there, but I'm going to lean towards being more bullish than anything. We could even come down to $30,000. I'm still bullish more than anything. That just means we're still doing exactly what we've been doing in this box range for, the better half of 2 years almost now. So, it is what it is, guys. There's one thing that's going to separate the majority of you guys from the one thing that's going to separate the vast majority of you guys from the real killers, the real profit taking people is patience. I'm not trying to say anything, but that's the honest truth. The ones that are more patient, they're more calm, calculated, thoughtful with their maneuvers and their positions in the market are the ones that are actually going to last very long in this game. So, Again, guys, that's what we're going through right now. Nothing crazy. I'm not even freaking out about all of this. I'm really not freaking out about this at all. In fact, if I go back for how long now, I've been telling you guys the possibility of us coming down to even this level, which is about 30,000 to 31,000, just based on the SMA strategy that I've been sharing with you guys for some time now, is very, very possible. You know, a lot of people are like, for it to come down there, Tank, it's going to take forever. Yeah, that's the point. I just told you, it's the patience. It's when I want to get in, takes patience. Where I think you guys should want to get into, not financial advice, is going to take some patience, but it's a real legit thing that can happen. And when it does, these are where I think is going to be the most beneficial places for us to start DCAing. Again, the first buy order will be right around $30,000 on average, 36.45 total average move down once the 200 SMA is broken and not held up as support on the charts. Shows us from about 10 breaks or about 12 years, total years in Bitcoin's chart, that is the average move below the 200 SMA once it gets broken and doesn't hold up as support. So we can come all the way down to here and then rally back up. We can even thread through it because nobody knows where the floor is and then rally back up. Or, even we don't even have to skyrocket. We can just do this and do this. We could do that. But again, this is where I'm starting a DCA strategy. If I'm totally impatient, yeah, maybe I want to buy where it stopped before, because who knows where it actually stops. I don't. I'm just telling you an average. It could come down to here, look at it, and then pull away like it's done in the past, or it could come down here, bounce like I said, or thread through it and kind of do its thing. I'm telling you guys where a good place is to start DCAing on the charts, not the absolute bottom, not, I'm not giving you exacts. I'm telling you where an average is to start looking for. And then you guys got to, depending on how you go about doing your thing, calculate how you want to enter. Maybe you want to enter a little bit prematurely right here. That's fine. You would catch the bottoms on past movements. Then again, maybe, you want to be ultra conservative and you're just waiting because you've bought all down here and you're not going to sit through this. But, you do you, boo. It's just what I always say. If we go on into Ethereum, let me go on into Ethereum. Actually, hold on one second. Let me catch up with the chat. Make sure I don't need to bag builder market. Yeah, it's positioning market. When dungeons, we'll get to that stone cold. I promise. Can't wait. Stake and compound. Yeah, I mean, with your Bitcoin, I know so many people right now that have, half to even one or more Bitcoin, that every single one of them say, I'm not selling it right now. What are you doing? What are you doing with it? They're doing the same exact thing that I've been preaching to you guys about, or at least telling you guys that I do. And they are making their Bitcoin work for them. They're either putting it on a platform where they gain interest or they're lending it out to a platform that grants them a super high yield for doing so. That's what smart money does. We just compound, we accumulate more, and we put it in a place that's going to help us increase our bags. We're not selling it right now. That's insane. But yeah, I mean, that's literally what I'm doing. So going on into ETH, you can see I'm still right here with our long trend line. I told you guys I don't invalidate my trend lines just because, they've been wicked through or threaded through. They're still in play. Look how they're just look how the 50 SMA is just sitting right above this trend line that I have out here, guys. Yeah, I didn't even move it. As you can see, I didn't even move it to the lower section of the wicks of the candles or even to the bodies of the candle. I just left it and it's still in play. Reason why I do that, right? I keep sharing with you guys why I do that kind of stuff. But it's still in play. Still, even though it is in play, realistically, if we do have a mass sell-off event, don't be the relief. I've been telling you guys, don't be the relief. It could happen. We could come down to 48.88% total move down under the 200 SMA once the 200 SMA doesn't hold up as support. And we realistically could break straight through this and stop right about here, guys. That is right around 1876. Now, I don't necessarily think just because that, it's math, it's there, it's an average. I am personally of the standing that we're not going to actually come all the way down there. I believe that we'll maybe look at it and then pull away, kind of like we've done back here in the past. We'll kind of cut through this, look at it and be like, no, we don't want to do that. Maybe get ping-ponged off resistance right here for some time, maybe thread through it or something like that. But I do think this trend line is going to hold up, or support line to the upside is going to hold up, whether we thread through it or not. Time will only tell. I've been patient. I will accumulate more, just a little bit feeler fly fishing buys right here. Again, I'll come if I project it right here. Kind of funny how things kind of line up sometimes. But if we come down here, I'll see if this holds up as support. So I might pull another filler buy right here. It's nothing that I'm like, oh, I'm so stressed out about. I'm just fly fishing right there, right? And then again, I'm going to DCA here. I'm going to DCA on this line and then down a little bit further, guys. Yeah. Let me see. I let my Bitcoin out for some wood and metal and bought the small apartment building. Then rent goes up and buying more. Yeah, that's the play right there, Sam. That is the play right there. That is the play. That is the play right there. But I mean, that does go into exactly what, the stuff that we share on this. Like, you want to get into positions. And the reason why I share the things that I share and the thought process that I share is because I'm in those positions. Not to toot my horn or anything like that, but I'm in that position right now to where it's like, I've got myself in the position where this isn't spit. Like, I'm trying not to swear. This isn't spit. Like, I'm just like, whatever. This is, I'm just trying to get y'all there. That's all. Just trying to get y'all there. But that's what I got for ETH, guys. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Just be patient for it, guys. We got a lot of things actually happening. We're just right back to the levels that we were. And if you look at it and you're realistic with it, again, guys, what are we doing? We're just kind of climbing. We're still making that stair step. If you want to go from the wicks, fine. Or if you want to go to the bodies of the candles, that's fine. We're still making that stair-stepping movement to the upside. With every pump, there are dumps. With every dump, there is a pump. The market doesn't move in one way or another. It zigs and it zags, guys. It goes up, it goes down. So it doesn't keep dumping. Don't worry. We're not going to fall to the graves or nothing like that. It will come back up. But it's just a matter of time, guys. It's just a matter of time. Let me guys know. Are you guys accumulating Bitcoin and ETH? I know we're all cosmonauts here. I get it. IBC gang. That's what we do here. But like I always tell you guys, I'm very well diversified. I mean, if you're not diversified, you're just, in my humble opinion, I think you're doing it wrong. I get flack from other influencers who call themselves like, true cosmonauts and stuff like that, like claiming that we're not true cosmonauts because I'm outside telling people about BTC and ETH and stuff like that. You crazy boo-boo? You can put all your eggs in one basket. That's fine with me. But I got DOT, I got ETH, I got Solana, I got Bitcoin, I got, I got all kinds of stuff in my backyard. All kinds of stuff in my backyard. I just have a lot of Cosmos stuff. Just so happens to be I'm super bullish on Cosmos though. Your home don't have any clients until this afternoon. Give me 1 second. Actually, hold on 1 second. I don't like flying solo. You want to join in Discord, bro? You want to join in Discord? Do you have access to the live stream? You should, right? Bren, you should have access to the live stream. Up to you. No pressure, though. I'll go where the money is. If you're a maxi, you haven't been in crypto. Yeah, exactly, Sam. Exactly. If I had more funds someday. Well, that's the point, though, right, Dave? Like, you start somewhere. You be disciplined and you stay the course so that you can start allocating a little bit when you do have it, right? Okay. You don't? Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me get Brand up in here. Let me see. Say something, Brad.
Yo.
There we go, guys. We got Brandon here. I'm actually gonna, hold on 1 second. I don't know how to do this though.
What's going on, gang? Good morning. Are we ready for the dungeon?
Did I do it? No, I didn't do it. I was trying to mod you in there. I don't know how to do it. How do you mod people on chat, guys?
Dude, I have no idea. It's
Nick does all this. Anyway, guys, yeah, welcome our boy Brand over here, guys. We're gonna jump on into our next thing real quick. We're gonna talk about Atom. I just want to share with you guys, like same thing that I've been sharing with you guys about Bitcoin and Ethereum. We do have different levels. I did adjust a few things here, admittingly, as well. I've been telling you guys that I was going to take new measurements and whatnot. Let me go back here and make sure everything is on point. Oops. Gotta move this here. As you guys can see here, I did move it up. It wasn't even $21. It's now been moved to $20.77. That is the average move down once the 200 SMA does not hold up as support. As you can see, over the past couple of days or past couple of weeks, we came back up and now we're failing and coming back down. Again, guys, we could come down to $20.77. The 50 SMA is a little bit different though. And this is actually where, I keep saying feeler buys, right? So first DCA, just kind of like fly fishing, because who knows what the market is going to do. It doesn't really matter what happens. You're just kind of getting your feet wet out there. And then the second one per the 50 SMA is right here at 1750. It's telling us 38.50% total average move down from the 50 SMA, guys. And I went back and I measured the 50 SMA. Once it doesn't hold up as support and it gets broken like it did right here, like it did right here, I went ahead and measured all of those things, guys, and it's telling us 38.50% is the total average move once the 50 SMA gets broken and doesn't hold up as support. So again, we could actually see ourselves kind of coming right in between here for Adam realistically before finding a flooring position. That's not exact. Again, guys, I'm just giving you guys a range. This is an average based on past price action. And again, I went all the way back for that, by the way. So that's just based on previous price action. And if things don't necessarily repeat themselves but rhyme, and you guys are atom bulls, you guys are cosmonauts like myself, I think that's where you guys should be, considering starting a DCA plan. Is anywhere within this zone of $17.50 to about $21. That would be my first initial buy-in, or even my first and second, to be honest with you, because who knows where it stops, right? We could just come down right through here and be on our way. We could just look at it and be on our way and use this upward trend line as support, or we can come all the way down to here and then be on our way, or we could wick through that even and then be on our way. All four things are possible in this game. That's why I always tell you guys to look for averages, DCA, never overextend, and just be patient. Right now, still, if you zoom out on the charts, we're just, again, on an uptrend. We're still on a freaking uptrend. So I'm not freaking out one bit whatsoever. If you guys go out into the crypto news, or like just type in crypto news or market news and stuff like that, there's really no good reason why we're actually seeing a lot of volatility in the crypto market. If we take a look up here at the traditional market, we're also seeing the same kind of volatility, but other than like what we've already been going through, there's nothing new. Like there's nothing absolutely new. Oh, maybe actually, let's take this back. Actually, maybe I just thought of this. I was looking at it yesterday. Maybe what's happening in Hong Kong has a lot to do with it. Do you guys even know what's happening in Hong Kong? I bet you guys don't, because nobody's talking about it. Do you guys know they're like on a massive lockdown right now? Like millions of people can't leave their home at all in Shanghai, in Hong Kong. That's huge. Do you know that, like, when they talk about China banning crypto and all this stuff, like Hong Kong has its own little rules and it's different there. If they actually can do, like, that might have a bit to do with what's actually happening. So take a look at, actually try to Google and find out, go on Twitter and stuff like that, find out what's happening over there and see what's, what's going on there. They're getting hit, I think, with a lot of, the virus stuff.
The C word.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's, that could be, now that we're talking about, that could be why we're seeing a lot of uncertainty in the markets right now. But other than that, I mean, have you guys seen anything that would, be, a catalyst to why we're seeing crypto dump as hard as we're dipping? Yeah, it's pretty bad over there, guys. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad right now. But moving on, guys, we're going to be talking about Luna. I just talked to you guys about Luna. I told you guys, I just showed you guys, I just bought some. Again, we're coming down here. Ooh, I actually did some adjusting here as well, guys. Excuse me. You can see I started measuring the 50 SMA as well, because we don't have very many moves below the 200 SMA. We have a couple below the 50 SMA, the red line here. So I started measuring those two moves. And right now we're looking at 59.77% from past experience, from the past price action on the charts for Luna. We could absolutely do that, guys. So if that doesn't hold up from about right here, 59%. I know this is kind of hard to stomach, guys, but I'm telling you, watch this. 59%, 59.77 or whatever it is. It's about right here, $36.24. Do you guys believe that's what's going to happen? Do you guys think that's what's going to happen? Because if we go on previous price action, that's what the average is, guys. That's literally, I mean, if you look just recently back here, I know things are different, right? Because we're buying Bitcoin, but 43.7 before all of that, it was about 76. This was 46 right here. Guys, it could happen. It could happen again. So what I'm doing is real simple. What I'm doing and I shared this with you guys last time. What I'm doing is I'm watching this SMA, bought a little bit there, like I told you guys. I'm going to buy here. I have, as you can see, a alert set up already that I'll buy right here. And again, every one of my positions always backs up my initial positions with more positions, right? So my DCAing is strong. My DCA game is strong, guys. My average buy by doing so gets lowered and lowered drastically. But I'd agree with you guys. I don't think it's going to come down to 36.24. I really don't. I'm just prepared for it, right? Like, so again, first, second, third, fourth, right? And this would be the banger. This would be literally like if I caught this and I caught this again, that would be the banger, right? And again, if I doing what I've been preaching to you guys by, reinforcing my positions on the way down with more positions, my average buy is going to be somewhere between this range right here. And it's going to feel really freaking good when it does recover and come back up. Because if we look at anything, and if it does hold true for LFG, for Do-Kwon, for Terra, for everything that's happening in the ecosystem, if this just keeps doing what it's doing, guys, that's the banger move right there. Just letting you guys know, not financial advice. I don't even know if it's going to get that low. Again, we could do exactly like I've been saying before. We could come down there, ignore it, and just pull back up. Or we can come down here, hit it, then start pulling back up. It doesn't mean that we're going to just rally, come straight back up like a V, recovery. We could kind of do this and do, or we could even do this or whatever it is. But I'm just saying, like, we're going to bounce somewhere around here, or we can come between, or we could wick all the way down to there and just be on our way. That's what I'm looking out for. That's what I'm prepared for. That's what I want you guys to be prepared for. Right now, all of this don't mean nothing to me because I'm well positioned. I've been patient and I've been conservative the whole dang time. I've been telling you guys, don't be the relief in the rally. You guys want to be the abusers. You guys want to be the predators. You guys want to be the ones taking advantage of people when they are all doom and gloom, when they're feeling the worst about themselves. That's when you want to take your money and smack them right in the face and say, give me what you got. I'll pay you bottom dollar for it. Don't even want to pay top dollar for it. But here, you want my money? I give you all my money. Take it right now when you're crying, because I'm going to take advantage of it. And then I'm going to be on my way. Skedaddling all the way up to the top, guys. But yeah. That's what I'm looking at right now for Luna. I think we covered Bitcoin, we covered ETH, right? Brent, we covered Atom,
yeah.
We covered Luna, and let's get on with it, guys. Let's talk about our crappy 10K portfolio. It's sucking bad. It is sucking bad, guys. Just a week ago, it was all good. What did Jay-Z say? We were all good just a week ago. We were all good just a week ago, guys. We were like at 10 half or something like that, I think. Now we're down to $8,200. Wait, let's see. It's recovering. Wait, what's going on? $8,200. Oh, gosh. Dang it, guys. Gosh, hold on. This is throwing me off. Let me pick up all my money again. Hold on.
Look at SifChain, though. SifChain's carrying the portfolio on its back.
What I be telling you guys about SifChain? What I tell you? I'm
super bullish on SifChain now. Honestly, there's so much alpha coming out from Nomad.
We are gonna talk about SifChain a little bit. You guys want giveaway? You guys want giveaway? Huh? No? Yeah, I'll put it back. I'll put that in my wallet right now. That's my lunch money. Damn it. It's my lunch money. Don't take that. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about SifChain in just a minute, actually. But looking at the 10K portfolio, guys. Not looking so good, but it's okay. We got what, like still 2.5, we got more than 2.5 months left to see what happens. And a lot can happen, guys. A lot can happen. SifChain doing super good right now, though. Still down over the past 7 days. Everything in this portfolio down over the past 7 days. It's all good. We got SifChain, Secret, Terra, Cosmos, Crow, Persistence or XPRT, Osmosis, Juno, Stargaze, Neta. Ouch, everything just feels like an anvil just landed on my big toe. It's okay, though. We're going to walk it off. Let's just not even look at this anymore. Don't even look at it, guys. When it's this bad, don't even look at it. Have conviction. You invested for a reason. You call yourself an investor. Act like one. And we're walking away from it. Just right. I'm going to go have me some protein and some carbs, and it'll be fine. So that's that. We're not even going to look at that anymore. Let's move on into the first topic that we're going to talk about before we get into the nitty gritty, guys. Bank of America, or B.O.A, like in our Twitter. Oh, I didn't even say this. Did I say this, guys? You guys got to follow our Twitter account. It's IBC_gang. It would really help us out. I tweeted out earlier what the rundown was going to be, even though I'm kind of rambling. But Going into this article, Bank of America warns recession stock is coming. Says crypto could outperform stocks, which I absolutely agree. We're not going to read all of this, but I'm just going to go ahead and kind of show you guys the bullet. Did I not highlight this? I didn't even highlight this. But they go into talking about how it's totally outperformed the rest of the traditional market. And they see a lot of investors turning towards DeFi and everything else happening in the crypto space. I really do think Bank of America, along with US Bank, I can only speak by experience, are some of the few traditional banks that are actually not totally blind about everything. Like, you know, yeah, just going to put that out there. So take a look at it, guys. You guys can go ahead and Google this yourself. Not US Bank, Bank of America bullish on crypto, So that was good to see, guys. Next thing I want to give a shout out to, or next thing I want to do is give a shout out to Serious Crypto Squash. He posted this. He only got 1 like, which is crazy. If you guys don't like, the duty that we have here as Cosmonauts and the IBC gang members, guys, is to lift each other up, to help each other, to support each other. As long as you're not like a crazy wackadoo or whatever like that, like I'm here to support all of you guys. That's my job. Like I just want to support all of you guys, hear all of your guys' thought processes, and then, you know, maybe hopefully bounce ideas off of each other and support each other on all these social media platforms. But shout out to our boy Sirius, guys. He shared with everybody about LUM. Now I know a lot of people are like LUM, whatever. Like you guys did you guys sell your LUM? Did you guys sell your LUM? Brent, did you sell LUM?
No, I just staked it, and I'm just compounding whenever I can remember to, honestly.
I think you did right. I think you did right, because if you guys don't know what LUM is trying to do, guys, LUM is trying to level the playing field for like companies that have, like, you guys ever do Google reviews or anything like that? I can tell you, like I've told you guys many times, I own several small businesses. Well, whatever, call them small, whatever you want to call them. I think they're kind of medium size. But reviews are super BS. Like there's so many people that put on Yelp reviews or, you know, Google reviews that are so jaded, so unfair, so not correct, and totally false sometimes. Like I don't know if you guys have heard me say, but my wife's a dentist. We own a dental practice or whatnot. But like, I know people, especially in those kind of fields, that will write reviews and say just their feelings about things, but wasn't actually the truth. Like, nobody told me that I had 50 cavities, or that I wasn't gonna, you know, I went in for a feeling, or no. The best one I was like is I went in for a cleaning and ended up being told that I need to have, you know, my tooth pulled and a crown here. And I just think they're there to rip me off. I'm like, no, you just didn't brush your teeth or take care of yourself. And that's what it is. But anyway, so going back to the topic, LUM, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to partner up with companies, which they have major partnerships with, and level the playing field for reviews, which incentivize people to give honest reviews and reviews that are verifiable with their LUM token. Now, they have partnerships, and I just kind of want to give a shout out again to our boy Sirius and also the LUM network. They have been silently working on things, and now they are in positions to really start launching their whole idea. They've come out like late last year, talking to everybody in the Cosmos ecosystem. They are finally kind of like getting their ducks in a row. And it does look like they've had a lot of things in development and actually go through recently that might be changing the name of the game for their LUM token. So I just kind of want to let you guys know, do your own research. As you guys can see here, you can easily go to our Twitter, or to Sirius's Twitter here, and check this out, guys. Or you can just type in LUM right over here in the section. I'm pretty sure you'll find this on the LUM network. But yeah, big shout outs to Sirius over here and the LUM network. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. I didn't get rid of it, guys. I didn't get rid of it. But yeah. What are you guys talking about over here? Brent, tell me what they talking about? Would you voted against who?
They're talking about how Chad won the giveaway from the whale, and he swapped it for some ROWAN and Atom.
Hey, if he's gonna give it out, look, we're gonna talk about that later too. But if I was one of, I'm not taking nothing from the well. Whatever, I'm just not doing it. But if you got to take it, and as long as, and this is my own opinion, so long as it doesn't jade your overall conviction or the way that you previously were looking at the situation. You guys know that he's trying to buy you guys with his influence. So As long as, if you guys are taking, you guys be the abuser. If you guys are taking it and abusing this guy, fine. Or should I say them for what it is, fine. I'm all for that, you know, but if he's going to, I mean, you know, obviously if he's going to put it out there for you guys to do, I'm all for it. Take it. Take if it is there, you know, do what you guys got to do. I think that's golden though. Take it. See you, Noah. Much love, brother. But yeah. Did you enter any of that, Bren? Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I 100% didn't because I'm like speculating here, but it's pretty easy to keep track of the addresses that enter this giveaway, isn't it? They can easily look at the people who entered and were putting themselves up to be bribed, and
all they have to do, as far as the other side, right, or any side, is look at the address for the whales because it's obviously been spotlighted, and see where all of those transactions have gone to and note those addresses. Super easy. So I wanted nothing to do with it because I'm at the same mindset. Like, I'm just speculating, kind of conspiracy theorying it kind of with Bren here, but like, nope, didn't want none of that, none of it. But again, different strokes, different folks. Not saying it's wrong or right. Like, you guys do what you guys got to do. If you can get money, abuse that money. Abuse that money.
For sure. 50 Juno isn't a small amount to win either. Like,
let me get that right. He was giving out 50 Juno to each address?
Yeah, 50 Juno for I think 10 winners each giveaway. Like, he's slinging. He's trying to sway some votes.
Here's my thing. What happened to, like, I want to give all this stuff to my clients? Obviously not. Like, did all your clients say, yeah, no, give away 50 every single day?
No,
like,
shots.
Of
right?
my own.
There's no
of
way.
my own. There's no way, right? Like, come on, you're so full of it, dude. You've got to be so full of it. There's no way you just want your client's best interest in mind. Stop it, bro. Stop. I ain't scared. Chat say I ain't scared. Oh, guys. Okay, next thing that we want, another shout out on Twitter, okay, guys, is Opa. Oh, like, if you guys don't know, he's kind of like he writes articles for, I don't know, Opa, if you're here, if you see this later, let us know. I know he popped into one of our other live streams, but he writes phenomenal, I can't say the word, great articles. And I just kind of want to give him a shout out. Obviously, they tagged me over here, whatnot. It's not just because he tagged me, but like I follow him and he writes articles. You can find it here on Loop Markets. It's a really good article and it goes into several other things in our ecosystem. And I'm talking about like not just the Cosmos side of the yard. I'm talking about Terra and everything in between and stuff like that. But he goes into like the tools that you can have or utilize in this ecosystem of ours that is, you know, could be beneficial or could not be. Hopefully it's beneficial, but give him a follow. Like, seriously, give him a follow, give this a read. Again, guys, you can find, it's real simple. Actually, you can just, you won't find it by Opa, but you can type in Cope Opa. Again, you can see it highlighted right here, guys, but there you are, bro. There you are. Hey man, I would love to actually have you on the stream sometime to kind of pick your brain with Nick and Bren here, if you're ever up for it, or whatnot, or even get you in, dude, join the Discord, man. But he writes great articles. Shout outs to you guys. Seriously, follow that gentleman. Writes great articles, has a lot of information that is super, super beneficial, in my opinion, for everybody in our ecosystem. You know, it goes from Loop Finance, TerraSwap, Astroport for the AMAs and DEXs. He also goes into, specifically talking about the Cosmos, AMM, Sif Chain, Juno Swap, and the other dexes that we have here. And he gives you multiple different options as well. Rango, we talked about Rango Exchange, Terra Pharma, and different tools, guys. Take a look at this. Seriously, it would be amazing for you guys to do, in my humble opinion. Is it not working? Is the Discord link not working again? I swear to gosh. Is it working, guys?
That one should work. I just made like a fresh one.
Okay. Hopefully that works, guys. Hopefully that works. But yeah, shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. Again, I'm all about promoting the Cosmos ecosystem and like just highlighting or showcasing the people that are really doing genuine work and effort, and not like bring the drama for your mama, let it burn. I don't care. But not these people that like, are trying to throw shade and trying to one up the other person or, take advantage of the community and stuff like that. Like, I'll burn that house down quick. Like, I don't care. But yeah. Guys, next thing I want to talk about, like we were talking about earlier, guys, Sif Chain. If you guys don't know, like we've been saying for forever, here, I'm going to give you guys this. I will copy and paste this one and do this on your own time. Just bring it up so you guys don't miss it. Don't read it right now. Read it on your own time. But take a look at that. Goes into what they're all doing. I've been telling you guys that they have a lot of like strong development happening, a lot of restructuring happening, a lot of, just a lot of bullish things actually happening over there. And now, again, kind of funny how we were about 2 weeks ahead of everybody else talking about SIFT and all these other influencers talking about SIFT. We told you guys all about it so long ago, it feels like. I know crypto time feels like forever, but 2 weeks ago we were telling you guys, take a look at that. I think even before that, and it has been doing great things right now, guys. I will be getting into this, by the way. They have raised their pool rewards again to like 300%. So like, as you're looking at some of these guys, like right here, the ROWAN Juno, the ROWAN, actually right here, the ROWAN USD pool, this is an 18%. This is 318.4%. That's insane. That is insane. And that's on an asset that's growing right now, doing well, and a stable. That's honestly right now my favorite looking. I'm bullish on this. I want to get it. I'm kind of weird that they didn't put in UST. They have Luna here, but I get it at the same time, right? Like I get it. I would UST would be a really good one to have though. But guys, I'm so bullish right now on what's happening. I wish we could actually get our girl Nomad in here and talk to her as well. She works with SIFT or works for SIFT. But yeah, so much crazy, great, bullish things actually happening over here that I think a lot of people have slept on. Admittedly, I've slept on. I've told you guys that before. I didn't use or even use the back door to get into SIFT early on because I just didn't agree of calling it a DEX and restricting people from the US or region or whatever, for whatever reason that is. But now there's a way to actually get in there and play around. They've made token structure changes. They've made obviously platform and incentive changes and stuff like that, guys. And this is just freaking amazing right now. Amazing. And it's one of the I don't want to say very few, but it's one of the first bridges that we have from the Ethereum ecosystem to the Cosmos that works pretty good. Like it just works, guys. It really does work. I just think they've been patient. People have ignored them for, agreed and not for many different reasons. But I think it's just now could be their time to shine. I don't want to give you guys too much hopium, but like seriously, don't not look at SIFT. Do some homework on it, guys. I gave you guys that link right there. You guys can even see here on their roadmap. They've just been, working and working. They knew what they needed to work on, guys. And now we're in the quarter 1. Actually, we're getting into quarter 2 now. When is quarter 2? It's like are we in quarter 2? Yeah, we are in quarter 2, right? 3, 2. Yeah, we're in quarter 2 now. But as you guys can see, quarter 1, they were working on all these things: Ethereum to Cosmos token transfers, Omni EVM, and then again, guys, margin trading, continue Omni EVM integrations, guys. They have been trying to attract so many developers into that whole space, and I think they're doing the right thing. I really do think they're doing the right thing, guys. But yeah, thank you, BitSource. We appreciate all of you guys. We're a smaller channel, but we really do appreciate all of you guys' support. We're not a bigger channel because we don't play those games, and it is what it is. But I think for us, it's more quality over quantity. And like we're okay with that. We're totally okay with that. Moving on, I had this up here because I was just playing around with stuff, guys. Even right now, the annualized returns are just amazing. They're just amazing, guys. But like you could even come here. What is actually, I think they have it on there. They have it on there. Yeah. So like, guys, so you could stake it, right? And still get a massive return just from staking it. Or you could go into this pool. Of course, you're exposed to, impermanent loss and stuff like that, obviously. But this is a stable and ROWAN token. Like, guys, that's 1748. 1748.
Insane.
That's insane. That is insane. Again, Juno, ROWAN, that 1748 as well. Even the atom pool. Like if you guys bang these bottoms right here, like if you guys really do, if you're patient, you bang these bottoms here, and then this is gonna, I think, go on for like a year. Plus they have protection too, Cryptomoto. That's absolutely correct. They have protection on that too if you want to go that route. But like if you can get into these positions, right? And then, when the market does reverse and you're in these pools and you're making 1748 APY. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's insane. Insane. So big ups to the Sif Chain or Rowan team. You guys are doing what I think what you guys should be doing and how you guys should be doing it. So stay the course, guys. Not telling you guys to FOMO or anything like that, but highly, highly look at that. I think my dust spot, I got like one of those fancy like dust spots that go around my whole house, like knock something over. I just heard something crash downstairs, but I'm going to ignore it. Totally going to ignore it. Either that or it's a burglar and they're going to come and rob me here in a minute. Either way, watch it live on stream. We're going to move on into Juno, guys. No. We're moving into B.O.A. Excuse me. We'll talk about Juno in a little bit, guys. But we're moving into the castle. I know everybody's been waiting to talk about the castle. Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited or are you guys depressed about what's happening right now with the castle? What do you think, Brian? How's your day going?
Dude, I'm pretty excited. I woke up today knowing that I'm gonna be journeying, taking a little adventure into at least the first few layers if I get a chance. But
so let me ask you this: let me ask you guys this as well, right? This isn't just a Brent. This is all you guys. Are you guys bringing new capital to the dungeon, or are you guys going to be waiting to use rewards to enter the dungeon? No wrong answer. No right or wrong answer, by the way. Just asking. Oops.
You're asking me?
Yeah. You and everybody else.
Well, in all honesty, man, like all the house money that I did take, all the profits that I accumulated, I ended up DCing back in when it was at 1.2 and 0.9 that day. So I don't actually have any profits left to put back in.
Okay. But you could every day you do, like, the way I look at the castle though is every day it gives you the opportunity to DCA in, like every single day, right?
Yeah, but like if I was to cash out my rewards now, it would be such a small amount. I'm pretty much keeping everything in FOT for now until B.O.A sees some.
All right, so you're just compounding FOT. Interesting, dude.
For now, that's only because I'm just waiting for B.O.A to show some strength again. But
yeah. What do you think? Let me. Obviously, you're doing what you're doing because you have an opinion about it. But like, in your honest opinion, no wrong or right answer, what do you think is the percent likelihood of B.O.A coming up to, again, let's just say $3? What do you think?
Oh, $3? Yeah. I would say I'm about 95% sure it'll hit 3 again for sure, and probably like 70% sure it'll hit $7 again. But now it all depends, right?
I'm gonna put you on the spot. What do you think that $3 time frame is? Excuse me, guys. I got an itch on my nose. What do you think that $3? How long do you think it's gonna take for B.O.A to get back up to $3?
I would say sometime by the end of this week, to be honest. I think people are going to see how insane some of these dungeon rewards can be, and there's going to be people that weren't even aware of the castle coming in and getting absolutely obliterated in the dungeon by impermanent loss, because that's what EC and Neurobender and all of them have been warning people. They said if you don't know how AMMs work, if you don't know what impermanent loss is, you should stay out of the dungeon. Maybe play around in like the first pool or two, but they said like past pool 3 is for advanced arbitragers and traders. That's pretty much what they said.
It's gonna be bananas. It's gonna be bananas, dude.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of blood, a lot of salt.
Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be tons of salt. That's you know what? I was actually thinking. I really enjoyed. I don't know how many of you guys might be at work or whatnot. I'm gonna open it up, actually. Go out on a limb again. Totally off because Nick's not here. He's not gonna police me right now. But I'm gonna move me and Brent up into the general chat. If anybody wants to jump on in the conversation, because the rest of the time we're ahead of schedule. The rest of the time I want to spend talking about Fortius Economia and Juno for this stream and kind of just hear out people's opinions on, like Brent just said, his strategy on what he's doing right now and what everybody else is also thinking. So I'm going to open up for everybody. The only thing I ask, if you know how to use Discord, please make sure you have on push to talk. Also, please don't say anything out of line like racial slurs or, some whatever. You guys get what this is. This is YouTube, and I'm just going on a limb. We're live, so please respect that. If not, I'll have to like immediately kick you guys or ban you guys from the Discord. If it's just like a mistake, whatever, I get it. But please keep that in mind. So I'm gonna move us up into general chat. If you guys would like to join us, we're going to be talking about Fortius Economia and the dungeons, and also the whole ecosystem within the Juno network. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead. Let me move you guys up here. What's up, Nick? Nick came to police me. Look, he's right here. He's sitting there. No, run away right now. Hold on. Run away from Nick. Nick's up here now. We're already here, Nick. We're already sitting in general. No. Nick saw me going off the rails. He was like, I'm gonna come up in here. Yeah, it's okay. So as we're talking, let me just for me, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be slowly entering into the dungeons. As far as I understand, please correct me because there's just so much to keep up with. And this is partly, admittingly, why I want to have an open discussion with everybody, because it's so much, like, I don't think just one person can like research all of this stuff and keep it in order. At least I can't. I'm too squirrely. But from what I understand, there's only certain pools that are going to be beneficial to be in the dungeon, or levels in the dungeon, right? There's lockup times for these pools. So I'm going to be taking profits, like I've been saying, with my rewards, like still over time, but with a little percent of those FOTs that I get rewarded, I will use that to also get into GFOT staking, eventually trying to get to that one full GFOT. And then also, like I said, take a small sliver of that and start adding to, the entrance, which is SFOT, BFOT. And then can we go in here right now? No, it doesn't show anything. And then go into like the, hopefully progress into level 2, level 3. Definitely just want to get up to that level 3 and kind of peek around before the real doom and gloom happens in the dungeons. But man, my curiosity is just, it's too much. I gotta do it. Like I can't not touch it. I'm going to touch it. I'm definitely going to touch it. But yeah, Nick, are you here? Are you working? Are you just listening?
I'm driving.
He's driving. See, Nick, see what happens when you're not here, dude? I go totally off the rail. It's like, can't leave you alone for a second, Tank. Can't leave you alone for a second. But what do you think, Nick? I don't know if you can jump in on the conversation. Are you doing like Brent? Are you just taking profits? Are you compounding and withholding, or are you actively moving around in the castle still?
So I'm holding as much BFOT as I can right now. But that's just to recoup initial, and then I'll be playing in the castle again.
Gotcha. I do want to bring this up and while we wait for other people who may or may not want to join. There's been a lot of talk from a lot of other people on Twitter. Obviously,
as I can right now. But that's just to recoup initial, and then I'll be playing in the castle again.
Gotcha. Feedback. I want to bring this up while we wait for other people who may not want to join. There's a lot of talk from a lot of
I muted him.
on Twitter.
Hey, Tate, do you want to talk?
I actually think it's Tate, actually. Could you turn off the stream?
And then I'll be playing in the castle again.
It's Tate. I muted you for a second. Could you have on push to talk? Because we're just getting like feedback from the stream. Pardon us, guys.
Can someone server mute him, please?
Yeah, he's muted.
Yeah, I muted him from that, but yeah, Brent, you actually have you can do mod controls now there. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, don't text and drive, Nick. Let us know. I know you're in chat. Let us know when you actually have on push to talk, and then we'll unmute you. But going back to what I wanted to talk about, so there's a lot of opinions about how we could actually, stop the selling pressure for BFOT, which increases, obviously everybody's BFOT bags holdings. Obviously they go in, and this makes total sense to me. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but they're saying ultimately we want to burn BFOT to ensure its value. So instead of flipping BFOT equal Juno, we need to all burn BFOT to GFOT, GFOT to SFOT, SFOT to UST in the Castle's platform. Have you guys seen that tweet? Do you guys agree with this? I think, to me, as far as the math goes, I think this is what ideally we would want to do, and not, obviously just run off into Juno swap and go straight into UST. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense to you, Bren?
Yeah. I feel like doing this method is the best for the longevity and valuation of BFOT, but at the same time, you open yourself up to risk if you're not aware of how the SFOT stable on FOT can go off peg, and you could potentially, get less than you would have if you went straight to Juno swap. But that's why I think for most people, this might be a bit of a loss if you don't know how to check if it's going off peg or not.
Well, you could even if you fulfill the whole thing, like you might not get the full, and it would probably be like pennies, honestly, or like maybe $1 or something like that. But honestly, I think if you went to the full transfer here, all the way through from BFOT, GFOT, GFOT, SFOT, blah, 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 to UST and swap there, like you still get to UST on the platform, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just kind of, it's a timing thing, which would be my one concern first. And then also you do kind of expose yourself, to a couple, which I don't think necessarily are that bad, but again, we got to see with things like when you stay on the platform, obviously there's more risk because you're staying on the platform, versus just off ramping and going to, a more stable-ish platform, which, Juno swap just actually went down as well because Juno was down, but it is what it is. Like you can still get to UST, and that doing it this way on the platform will definitely increase. But for this to work, we need to have everybody decide to do that. It's kind of like Wall Street bets. Like if everybody decides to stay in the platform and just take UST from the platform that way through the grand module, through the stable module, and then, back to with SFOT, going back over here, and getting, going back here and getting UST that way, that would be the most ideal way to do it. But yeah. Hey guys, just get in. I'm sorry. Do we have any notification? Is that person still in chat and Discord, or did they?
So I told him in general chat to mute the stream and just listen via Discord to avoid delay and echoing, but he hasn't got back to me, so I'm not sure.
Okay. Sorry, but it just we will unmute you if you get back to Brandon, Nick, or myself. But like there's a lot, if you leave on your mic wherever you are, like all we hear is the feedback, the delayed feedback of the stream and stuff like that. And it's super, super loud. It's very loud. But yeah, so that was one thing that I thought was really, really interesting is what they say here. I think it would take a lot of people to, maybe not even that many, honestly. I don't even think it would actually take that many. I think like even just like a third of the Castle participants just doing this would drastically start seeing BFOT's price probably increase, which of course turns everything back up. Like everything turns up, right? They all go hand in hand. But yeah. Crypto Steph says, get SFOT when it's unpegged and then wait for it to be equal ratio and easy for 4% appreciation. My question is, and maybe you figure this out, Brent, because again, I'm too stupid right now to think any further than what's right in front of my face. Is there an easy way to figure out when it's off peg by looking at the platform?
Yeah, Steph actually just said something in chat that's a great way for everyone to check, and it's to keep one SFOT, and you can see if it's off peg or not by seeing how much it turns into in the UST swap. If you have one SFOT.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, she's a big brain statistics major.
Where are you? Need to be right next to our side all the time because I'm a big old dummy. So
same actually.
We need you. That is big, but look, that's like my wife and I. Like I sometimes look at her and I'm like, I don't know why. Well, I'm a big dummy. I don't know why. I don't know why you're with me. She's like, because I pity you. And I'm like, I get it. But seriously, like that is such a good idea. So keep that. And then it's a 4% move. Easy peasy. Good I can't even say big brains. Sometime born to USD. What? You can use your advantage too. you can use it to your advantage too. Yeah, so it's basically like arbitrage trading, right? Or whatever they call it. One
Yeah,
S spot
kinda.
right now equals 96 UST right now. So not the time to do it. Not the time to do it. Has anybody correlated like a good time in a day to where like it does come off peg? Is there anything like that right now? Has anybody noticed that? Like, oh, it like, you know, when rewards come out or like 12 midnight Central Time, that's usually when you start seeing. For the longest time, the reason why I say this, guys, is for the longest time, I don't even know if I have this chart, but I was tracking something super interesting. I don't know if it's even on I don't think it's on this chart anymore. Oh, where was it? It was super interesting. I don't have it up anymore, or lost it. I did something with it. Forgive me, I did something with it. Or no, it's here. Is it here? No, I got rid of it. So for like last year, sometime mid last year, I noticed that there was a bot that was trading and increasing or decreasing the volume in Ethereum at 11 Central Standard Time at night every single day. And if you would have just traded, I made a lot of money doing this, guys. If you would have just traded it per the momentum, whichever way it was going, it was like clockwork. And it lasted for about 3 months. Every freaking time was 11 Central Time. And it was like, that was the time to strike. I'm wondering if there's a time though in the castle that always kind of hits that unpegging for SFOT.
Well, if you think about it, if people are gonna go do the new route of cashing out, that would definitely bring an abundance into that pool, because they would do BFOT to what was it? BFOT to GFOT, GFOT to SFOT, and then they would swap SFOT for UST, and then they would take their UST off platform, or it is off platform, so there would be an abundance of SFOT in the pool, and it would go off peg, right? It would become of lesser value than one UST. So after rewards come out, could be time to pick up some SFOT for UST and then swap back later on. But not financial advice. I'm just a monkey.
We should watch. I'm just a monkey. I'm just a monkey looking for bananas. Something about bananas in this castle, guys. It's something crazy about bananas in this castle. We should do that though. We should watch what happens and just take note of it on reward times and see, like, you know, an hour from reward time to an hour, about an hour to, you know, people are a little delayed and whatnot. We should see what it looks like as far as the peg goes. And then what it looks like if you guys are night owls. I'm not. As I get older and older, I find it harder to stay up past like 9 or 10 o'clock. But we should see like what it looks like around that time, 9 or 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, to see if there's any kind of correlation between the two with money coming in and out of the castle. Like that would actually be really, really cool to see if we can find something like that, because there's, in any system, there's always like, and you think about it, right? Like we're just working on a world time. Like really, like people are up at this time. Like for the longest time, when people are more active in China and stuff like that, like you could just kind of narrow it down exactly to when the Chinese wake up before in the past, and how volatility would come in, right around that time, and like stuff like that. So I'm curious to see if there's anything like that on this platform as well. I'm gonna actually keep one SFOT and kind of watch that as well, and see over the next couple of days to see if there's that volatility at a certain time. Maybe a lot of people could just make money just going in and out of that swap, like Steph was saying. That would be crazy. So many doors to go through in this castle that you could take advantage of and profit take from, guys. It's amazing. It is amazing. Do we have anybody else in the Discord that wants to talk? Actually, I don't even have it up.
No, we don't. It's he still hasn't got back to me either, if he's ready to talk or not. Yeah, I don't see him in the chat at all. It's okay. No pressure. Again, guys, I know it's kind of weird. I hate it. I'm sorry that we muted you, but it's just loud. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm waiting for right now. With Juno, by the way, let's actually talk a little, because we got to talk about Juno while we're talking about, Fortius economy. We just have to. Let me actually pull up the chart right here. Or actually, you know what? Does blah, 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 blah. Do they have, I barely use this. I should use this more. Juno stats.
Is it the Juno stats right here? It's at 1868 right now, guys. Ooh, who is still buying some Juno right now? Are you guys still bullish on Juno?
Still bullish, still waiting for 15 for my first buy.
Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Let's see here, guys. Ooh, look at that. Oh my gosh, guys. These stable coins, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Let's go into Juno. Yep. Exactly like I was talking about, guys. Coming all the way down here. Realistically, could come down here to 1471, or even all the way down here, which would be crazy. 7.2. I'm looking for more that $15-14 range. I think it's going to be really, really supported there. Again, not financial advice, but I really do think that's going to be supported there. We're on the 15. I hate the 15-minute. Let me go look here at the 4-hour. God, that looks so dumpy. We can't even look at this really good because it doesn't show much. But honestly, I think just on previous price action, I think there's going to be a lot of support within that $14 to $15 range. And then again, everything in between here, guys, I think there's going to be huge buying pressure right here from a lot of different people. And if there's not a lot of buying pressure there, I would be so surprised. I will actually be part of this buying pressure throughout this range. Admittingly, though, like I said, I'm not really stressed out, I'm not even stressed out if it does come down to $4 because I've already taken my initial investment. I will just become the whale. If you guys don't know that already, I literally will become the whale or a whale if it comes down this low. I have gunpowder waiting, and I'm just waiting to pull the trigger right there. So yeah, I'm still bullish on Juno. I think we're just going through the bleed. I think we're just going through the bleed until we figure out what we're going to do with CCN. It is what it is, guys. What do you guys think? Pardesh, yes. Altcoin facts, yes. What can you can simply have UST and swap invert from UST to SVOT and see the oh, you can do that too. Yeah, good. Look out. It's all the simple things, right? Like when I swear, if you guys look at the screen as much as I look and you're all over the Cosmos ecosystem, sometimes your wires get crossed. I say sometimes, but a lot of times, admittingly. Let me go here, catch up with the chat. So get SVOT when it's unpegged. Blah, blah, blah. We already read that one for Steph because she's a genius. Ruz says they should induce people to swap this way to burn BFOT. If not, in my view, it will continue to gain selling pressure. So much steps makes people who want to take profits prefer the quick way. Yeah, people just want to go straight to Juno swap and just be like, they don't care if it's a couple bucks or whatever it is. They don't want to wait for that. They just want to get out. I can see that. So, but like, again, if you do the work, if you partake in the system, right, like that's the whole point of the system. It incentivizes you to go through the hoops, whether they're burning or not. That's the point of it all. So is it still any point to be into stable pools now, or just stake or just dig into the dungeon? Mitz, for me, being that I'm already there personally, I'm just going to stay there. Bren, are you like, if you're in a stable like that, UST, SVOT, are you also just staying there, or?
Yeah, I'm definitely just chilling there for now. I'm not trying to unbond and lose the DPR right now,
Yeah,
to be honest.
that's the kicker, because if you unbond, it's not like osmosis. You don't just keep getting rewards. You unbond, it still takes, you got to wait, but you're not getting rewards for it at all. So I'm just like, that's part of the reason why I said I'm just going to be taking profits from earn out and just adding into the dungeon slowly, along with taking profits and, making my GFOT long-term bag more stronger. But yeah, waiting on that juicy 14-15 brand. That brand says that, yeah, me too. Waiting. Oscar says waiting Juno to 15 for buy two. Yeah. See, a lot of people, that's what I mean. A lot of people are waiting for $15 range is, I think, where a lot of people are eyeballing right now. Which could mean that it doesn't even get down to there, guys. Like, honestly, it could mean it doesn't even get down to there. Because if everybody else is looking at their, think about it. Like, it could look at it and just wick away. I might start getting a couple, Mitch said, and doubling the way down. Toy Soldier, I'm looking to buy at 14. It depends on what BTC decides to do. What's up, Jess? Hey, friends. I bought at 43. Rich, you bought it for they say. If look, all you need to do if you're a long-term holder is stake it, set it, and forget it. Compound. Like that's just what I would do. I bought it. You bought stars at 40. You bought stars at 46 cents. Rip those trades. But
Yo, Tank.
Yeah.
We got a cosmonaut Nick in here. I'm sure he's eager to share his dungeon strategy going forward.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't see anybody else in here. Go ahead, bud. Or does he have? Are you there? You go.
Yep, unmuted. Hey guys,
What's going on, brother?
Man?
I mean, I've given you guys my rundown. You know what I'm gonna do. So,
He's in the dungeon.
I'm ready, man. As soon as that thing opens.
When do we have an idea, by the way? I mean to cut you off. When is the dungeons? Does anybody know when it actually opens?
I don't know. I just went and checked. I can't click on it.
I'm just gonna sit here like an elevator and keep clicking this button. Come on, let me in.
Slowing down the chain. Everybody keep doing that.
So let me ask you this, Nick. So with what we were talking about with taking profits and stuff like that, do you think that is the most beneficial way? I mean, obviously by math, it seems like it would be the most beneficial way, especially what Steph was saying, right? But do you think, let me ask you this, people will start doing that more once the dungeon does open up? Do you think people will actually start running straight back into Juno swap and just kind of quickly cashing out that way? What do you think the chances are?
It really depends on what these rewards look like. And I guess it really depends on how many of us are like truly degenning all the way down versus like just those first couple layers to see what the treasure is.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, if the rewards are crazy, I'm sure we'll see some people cashing out for sure to get that investment back or, get their double up or whatever. I mean, I know personally I'll be taking profit tonight if I can. If I'm not,
I think everybody should take profits a little bit every single. I actually put something out there on Twitter from yesterday. If you're not taking profits actively, you're doing it wrong, guys. So I agree.
I mean, the way I've looked at this castle from the start is like it's almost like my Neta, and I joined this space before Neta dropped, but I didn't get the Moneta snapshot, so I saw lots of people talking about how Neta changes this game for me because I can take one Neta and swap it into so much Atom, and I can take one Neta and swap it into so much Juno, and it really just completely changes your ability to play the game within the entire crypto space. And that's what I'm using this castle for.
So for me personally, I don't know if I've ever told you guys the story. Obviously, I had a whole bunch of Juno, and I actually got the max for the Neta drop. It was. I was lucky enough to realize over $30,000, like realistically out of the blue, right? And it does change the game when you are looking at things that way and stuff like that. Like, not saying like don't count airdrops as like. So it's just like when people get bonuses or like they're up for bonuses at their job. That's not your salary. You don't count on it kind of thing, but you definitely don't ignore it either. So I agree. There's some possibilities there.
I mean, and you say it with just about every airdrop. Like, there's a part of that where you're selling it. You're realizing something out of that. You're maybe going to go and play around with it some more. You want to touch it and feel it and see, what it's going to be like. But you want to make sure you get something out of it for your investment, Yep,
100%.
Your time and investment. So I'm definitely looking at it that way. I kind of, like I said, man, I know my abilities within this game right now too. I fleshed out my baby steps all the way down, and how much money I'll have all the way down to the bottom with FOT, the FOT level. And what I'm comfortable with, and it's all come from the last couple of rounds of I made the right plays on things. I turned my marble into some Juno. I turned the hope into play UST.
Yep. And it's because you're actively looking at the environment, though. You're actually looking at not just hyper focusing on a platform or a play or the airdrop and their project or whatever they're doing. You actually that's the beautiful thing about IBC and the Cosmos ecosystem, especially with all these other upcoming DEXs and AMMs and platforms like this that just came out of nowhere. Like, if you can actively keep, which is hard, admittingly, I try to do it all the time, but it very much is very hard to keep track of all of this stuff. But when you can swap in and out of certain things and reposition yourself, you know, fluidly with especially these airdrops, you know, if you're being an active profit taker and stuff like that, it's a game changer. It is an absolute game changer. But yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I've got my thing kind of fleshed out, and I kind of figured out, like, look, if there's a treasure at 3 and that's part of 4, I can almost recalibrate how much of that treasure I put into 4. So I'm not actually dumping even more money in down through those levels where, you know I'm going to learn a little bit about impermanent loss. You know,
have you been into other pools? Like have you ever experienced impermanent loss before? Have you ever?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yes, I have. Okay. Yeah, I understand how it works, and I've had it happen in Osmosis and in Juno Swap and things like that. So I understand the basics of it. I understand I might get a little bit harder lesson, but I also, again, I'm only going to be putting in half a Juno, half an Atom type of deal.
Yeah,
you know, like,
you can weather that. You can stomach that.
You know,
yeah.
I'm just going down with little baby steps, and I'm going to see what happens. And then if I like it, I'm going to be, you know, compounding half of my rewards.
I'm gonna get more cooties. I'm gonna get some more.
Exactly. And like I said, you know, I'm taking a little bit every night. I've taken my initial investment in Juno when Juno was a little bit more valuable. And the way I see it is I can cover my entire Cosmos investment by taking profit slowly from this thing over the next month.
Oh, heck yeah.
You know?
Heck yeah. I mean, honestly,
and then,
if you do the math,
every bag has no fear, no, you know.
Yeah, if you do the
all
math,
of that.
I think I was talking. I was so bad, guys. I was at church and I was talking to my buddies about, you know, the castle and whatnot, because some people were unbonding and all this other things and saying, well, I could turn my, you know, 7K into 36K right now if I just unbond, and it's what it is kind of thing. And I was sitting there, I was going, well, you know, being what it is and being from what I understand it, granted, not claiming that I understand everything, but even if, like, for my position and where I'm at right now, you know, my average, I was looking back at every single day so far, through the dip, through, you know, when I bought it, everything's from the minute I got into now. The worst I've ever done is about $400 for my investment, right? Like,
that's awesome.
Like if you think about, and I know things are ever expanding and ever changing and stuff like that, but like, let's just say, you know, it's simple math, right? So let's just say you make $100 off your rewards for every single day. That's $36,500, right? For a year. Yeah. Because it's 365. Yep. And let's just say, and for me, it's been roughly anywhere between, there was a couple when early on, guys, I made a few thousand every single day. And that was mind blowing to me.
Yeah.
But let's just say on average, you're getting, you know, $300 a day.
Go in the grass and a bite in the grass.
Oh yeah.
How old's your little one?
My daughter is 3. My son's 5.
Oh, nice. But that, like, you know, you're getting that. That's $109,000. Just if you get that like $300 a day. Let's just say, honestly, guys, let's just say it goes to 50 cents. And you know, I was trying to do the math again. I get about like 100. No, every day. Actually, let's do this math real quick. Every day I get like 60.
I can give you the math I did yesterday.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
So, you know, like I said, I'm totally fine owning my, you know, place in this ecosystem, but, you know, I was getting around $150 to $200 a day when the price of B.O.A was great. And now I'm getting 50 to 75.
Yeah.
And I calculated $50 a day for a year. It's almost $20,000.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
it's ridiculous.
Like right now, I'm thinking like, even if B.O.A is the price at 50 cents, let's, you know, it goes all the way down to 50 cents right now. You know, I get 60 if I'm doing this right. Correct me if I'm wrong, because, you know, sometimes when I'm live on stream I do this wrong. Could you push to talk if you have it? Sorry, I don't. Sorry. But like, correct me if I'm wrong with my math, guys. I get about 60 60 FOT a day, which I think it's now 11, but when it was 10, right? That would be 600, right? 600 times 50 cents. That's $300 a day. That's $300 a day. I still come out, and then times that by 365, I still come out way ahead, guys. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, even if you just let it sit it's a time over investment kind of thing, where if you just let it go, and this is of course saying that I take profits every single day fully, like I'm going to be way freaking ahead. And this could even go down to if I'm getting 300 BFOT, or I'm sorry, if I'm getting 600 BFOT a day, and it goes down to 25 cents, it's still 150. I'm still way ahead. I'm still way ahead at the end of the year. So it's kind of like, do I unbond now, or do I just let this thing go? Do I let the perpetual machine just keep going? Later, Crypto Moto. I don't know. It's kind of when I was going forward and backwards, going like, well, what's my worst case scenario? Brent, have you done that?
Have I done the math and see where I'm sitting at?
Yeah, well, because I think that's what a lot of people are, curious about. Like, worst case scenario. What is the worst case scenario if I put in what I put in, and time over time? Like, let's just say if it goes to the grave, what was it? The lowest it goes to is like, was it 30 cents or something like that?
Well, worst case scenario is that they rug the liquidity and
that would be the worst. Yes. But let's just say we're not talking about them rugging or anything like that. It just goes, right? Like it just goes, and whatever happens with the machine with Fortius and stuff like that. Let's just, of course, that's with anything, right? Like with Cosmos, all that stuff. Worst case is if it is unplug. But let's just say appreciation, price depreciation or appreciation, worst case scenario. If you don't mind me asking, we could do this for everybody. We can do this for absolutely everybody. What is, on average, what is the amount of BFOT that you get every single day? Do you know? Or what is the amount of FOT that you get every single day, or has been?
Right now?
Yeah.
Right now, I'm getting about 10 FOT a day.
So you get about 100 BFOT every single day. Well, before it's 11 now. Yeah, it's 11 now. But let's just go back keep it simple because it's easier with 10s. So you get 100, and let's just say I don't know how much money did you put in originally to get that?
My initial investment was only $500.
$500. Okay, boom, there. So let's just say worst case scenario, you're getting 100, right? I know this changes, but we're just kind of getting an estimate or idea, and it goes down. And it goes down to the floor where it was at before, 25 cents or whatever it was, 25, 30 cents. So times 365, you're getting $9,125 back off your couple $100. If you just wait every single day, you just take profits throughout the year. What does everybody else honestly, like when people talk about like the fear in this and stuff like that, like that's the simplest way to look at this right now. If you just, and of course, if you could use the better way that would benefit everybody, again, it opens you up to more exposed risk, but you could go and swap straight through the system and get UST that way while still protecting more the BFOT price long-term, which would be kind of in your best interest. But even if you're just a short-termer and you don't care, you just want to skedaddle out of every single day and get it the quickest way possible and going into Juno swap and just converting straight to USD. If you did that every single day, you would be getting $9,125, even at the bottom price of BFOT being 25 cents.
Insane.
That's insane.
Insane. Where else can you find that?
Who else? So you got 40 FOT on average, Benjamin. If you don't mind me asking, I know there's a little bit of delay. How much did you spend? Because we need to know that as well. How much did you spend to get that 40 FOT a day? Because that's giving you, what is that? If you get 40 FOT a day, before not going to 11, but you got, it'd be 400, wouldn't it? Yeah, because 40 times, it'd be 400, right?
440 right now.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, okay, even we'll do that. 440. Oops, I still did that. 440. Times. Let's just go to worst case scenario, right? Worst case scenario times 25 cents again. You're getting 110 every single day times 365. You're getting $40,150. So you spent $16K to get that amount. Bada bing, bada boom. And that's it. That's at the worst case. That's at 25 cents.
Oh my God.
That's at 25 freaking cents, people. Like that's the easiest way to play this game. That is the easiest freaking way to play this game in profits. That's not you doing anything else or not doing shit in the castle. I'm sorry for swearing. Zeb, if you want to speak live, you have to join our Discord and join us in general chat. But I do ask you to please have push to talk and be respectful to
Also, mute the stream and just listen on Discord. So,
Yeah, or that
because there's
too.
like a delay on the stream, right?
Yeah, that too. But yeah, who else got something? Come on, guys, put it out there. Nobody's gonna get you. You can just put, it's just numbers, guys. You can even just put like roundabouts. Where are you guys at? Do you guys want to know what it is? We can do the math.
75 a day.
You're getting 75 a day. So you're getting 700. Let's not even do the 11. Let's just do what it was, right? Worst case scenario. Let's just take the worst case. So you're getting 700 a day. And then times, worst case scenario, times 25 cents. I think it wasn't even, I think 25 cents is extreme because I think it just got to like 30 cents. But let's just say you do that. You're getting $175 a day at the bottom price at 25 cents a BFOT times 365, $63,875. If you take profits every single day from those rewards, that's how much did you invest in that initially, Nick, to get 70,000 or 700 BFOT a day?
So 15K in total.
You spent 15 to get 63, and that's at the worst possible. That's like, we can go, let's go to, you guys want to go to 10 cents a BFOT?
I'm gonna cry.
10 cents a BFOT, guys. 10
Crying,
cents,
Nick.
times that. You're getting $70. That's easy math. You're getting $70 a day times 365. You're still ahead. You're still ahead. You get 25,550 off your 15K. And that's if that thing sinks to the freaking ground. We're not even taking into factor all these other crazy crap things, APR, APYs, people burning in and out, fluctuations, all that stuff. We're not even taking into account appreciation. You guys want to play the stupid game right now? You guys want to play a stupid game right now? Let's say BFOT, again, same thing, right? He's getting 700 freaking day. Let's say BFOT goes back up to $7. You guys want to play that freaking game? Okay,
Ooh,
let's play that freaking game. Goes back up to $7. Every single freaking day, you're getting $4,900 times 365. Fuck your life. Like, nothing. Sorry for swearing. 1.7 mil.
Oh.
If you're just taking profits every single freaking day. Yeah?
Motivational speaker here.
I'm serious. So delayed gratification works out in your favor. And also if your stomach, especially if you've already recognized initial investment, guys, even if you guys have also already, especially if you've already taken initial investment, if you can just go through the system like our friend right here said and get your UST that way, burn your BFOT into GFOT, GFOT into SFOT, SFOT into UST, you protect more the interest of your long-term compounding bag that's making you this money. And then also you're just the perpetual motion you're just spinning it up even freaking faster for the rest of the economy or for the rest of the ecosystem, which just means it comes back to you because this is a freaking wheel. It's insane. We're not even talking about the stinking dungeons right now. Come on, guys. What else you guys got? What else you guys want? Who else got some money? You guys want to talk about what you guys got? You don't have to tell exact numbers. What y'all got? How much are you getting a day? How much FOT are you getting a day, guys? I understand. You could do all kinds of other things as well. You could jump into
I get 4 a day.
You get 4 a day. Okay, fine. How much? Well,
Yep.
Also tell me how much you spent.
I think it was probably about $300 or $400.
$300-$400. Okay, so you get 40.
It was not a lot.
Okay, but you get 40 a day because you're getting 4 FOT, which is, granted, I know it's 11 now, but we're still sticking with the 10. So you get 40 a
Simple
day.
math.
So then times 365. Nope, I missed a step right there. Oops. 40 a day. So you're getting $40. Yeah, $40 a day. No, I missed a step because I didn't go down to what the price of BFOT was. So 40 a day times, let's just go back to 25 cents. We're getting 10. Excuse me, that went down the wrong. I'm trying to chew this cough drop, and it definitely went down the wrong hole. But you're getting $3,650 a year off your couple hundred dollars. So what? DJ gets 10 a day. It's easy.
Yeah, I mean, I think like I don't know. I'm almost happy to like let you use my small example because I feel like it would help motivate more people.
Yeah, I mean, I can use anybody in chat. There's 40 so plus of you
I
guys.
feel like so many people get into this and then the numbers get scary, and not necessarily just the castle, but some of these other things within this DeFi space and DeFi ecosystem. And people don't realize you can start with a couple $100, and if you're just willing to sit there with it and compound and take your reward.
Yeah. Well,
You
just
can
imagine you're not actually recognizing total profits every single time, but you're actually using it to grow your GFOT staking. Like, that's insane.
So, yeah.
That is insane stuff.
And I feel like people need to hear that a little bit too. Like, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be hundreds or thousands of dollars, to make you some money.
Winning's about percentages. Winning in this game is about percentages. And if you win at the same percent that I'm winning a day, we're the same. We're we're absolutely the same.
We're all going to make it.
One FOT first day, $10 a day. Well, and then so everybody's saying in here as well. So if you guys think about I forget what the doctor's name is, or somebody was talking about it earlier. Like in these pools, I think they were talking about the SFOT, BFOT pool, right? Or what was the pool that they were talking about was that you're already up just in swap fees. Like you're not even counting
SFOT,
in
BFOT.
Fees.
SFOT USD.
SFOT USD. You're not even counting fees. The fees alone has this. I'm already up. I've been up. And I'll stay up. It don't matter if the price goes down to 10 freaking cents. It'll be up for me, and it will be up for you. It's insane. It's insane because now you get the simplicity of what they were talking about. Like it doesn't matter what the order is, you're going to be up. You're gonna be up, if Juno network doesn't go down and no rug pull. But you're gonna be up. It's stupid, unbelievable stuff. I admit it's stupid, unbelievable stuff. I don't know about that. But yeah.
Anyone knows when the dungeon open?
No, we were going to ask you. I don't know. I haven't. I've been streaming, so I haven't been actually able to take a peek at anything. But does anybody know when?
I think they said 12 UTC. But
So-
I think it's already past 12 UTC.
It was 4 hours ago, yeah.
Yeah.
No dungeon.
Back.
No dungeon up. No dungeon up. Ooh, excuse me.
Yo.
Oh my.
But Mild Chaos, John, anybody, if you guys are here, if you guys would like to speak on it or give us your experience as well in the castle, please just let us know.
Great experience. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
He's like everybody on crypto Twitter is all like, could be rug, whatever. But I swear every single time, Nick, that we talk to anybody, it's like, love it.
Yeah, it's only 1/5 of the subsystems released. There's still legendary coins. There's still, oh my god, this is just beginning.
Yeah, the P2P. You bring up a good point. I think somebody else just put another one. I think it was Rama actually as well. Yeah, right here. And I've been saying this for forever. Guys, we were literally just playing in one section of this whole freaking body. It's insane.
And the burn to stake module is not same as the just burning for BFOT or whatever. It's burning for staking on all chains in Cosmos, like Atom and Terra, whatever.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's
you
gonna be
get the
insane.
reward. It's insane. This whole project is amazing. I mean, of course, it's new and it can be some hack or whatever, but other than that, the idea behind it, amazing.
I just, and I'll let you guys go ahead and speak a little bit more of this, but I just want to give my humble opinion about this. I gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't see this as a rug pull. This looks nothing like a rug pull to me, and it doesn't make any sense to me that they would just turn off. They're making a freaking killing off just the fees alone. Even if this is an experiment, this is why turn it off? Why turn it off for them? It makes no sense.
The only major risk is, smart contracts are not audited properly, so there might be a hole, or something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. They definitely need to. They definitely need to have a full review and a full audit. I 100%
I
agree with
looked
that.
at the code on GitHub. They have GitHub open source, very good. I looked at the code, but just quick look, I didn't see anything bad.
Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, actually, I think that was one of our concerns. Either, and I think I misspoke. It was so funny. Somebody brought it up on our YouTube comments, and I was like, "Yeah, you got me there." I thought about it too. I think I said a couple of streams ago, I was like, "I want to know, the validators," and I was like, "Wait a minute, it's the Juno validators, you idiot." So I was like, I put my foot in my mouth, but I did want to see the GitHub, and I've seen people review it too. So that's good to see that the code's out there, and people are taking a look at it. But I just, I get it. Yeah, there's always that that possibility that they could just unplug and go. But like for me, if I just can't help it. If I put myself in their shoes, I'd be like, why would I do that? Like especially right now when it's just now taking off and so much potential and so much more capital could come in. It's like going to the bank and robbing the bank for $20 while the damn thing is open.
How we would unplug? How we would unplug? It's on Juno chain. It's out of their hands.
Yeah.
And they don't own very much of it. It's impossible for them to rug pull it.
Yeah. I'm of the same. I'm of the same thinking. I just don't. I know people are afraid of that, but I just. Plus, I've already taken my initial investment, so I'm like, whatever.
Wait, weren't there like a lot of interviews done with the owner and the co-founder?
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Let me turn you down just a little bit. Hold on.
I'm a little bit loud.
Yeah, well, it's on my end. I can turn you down.
Okay.
There you go. Try again.
No, I asked. I think there were a lot of interviews with the CEO and the co-founder of the project with like Crypto and whatnot.
What was that guy's name? Yeah, he's
Liam.
I'm talking about the co-founder for TS. I can't remember his name, but he's the one that speaks all the time. You can't get to the doctor. I would love to speak to the doctor. Not that it's not important to speak to him either, but like I know everybody's like dying for an interview to come from the doctor.
Right. Well, I was just thinking, like, if they're doing these interviews with these people, like their reputation and their name is on the line as well.
True.
So that it would make them less likely to rug pull.
True. I will say, and again, I'm trying to be fair. I've looked. I know a couple of us have looked for information on the doctor. I cannot find a single thing when it comes to him at all. I can't find, and like my wife is a doctor. I like multiple people in my family are doctors. And I know that when you do get a doctorate, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. Usually you can find a transcript or something going back. I cannot find him anywhere. And I'm not fighting anybody. Does anybody have any information of anything he's done or anywhere he's worked or anything that he's produced in the past? Because I couldn't find it.
I have absolutely zero.
Yeah,
I couldn't find anything either, and I was looking at Turkish doctor websites.
Yeah, I could not find. That is the one thing that worries me. And also I can find even for Kim, and again, I think he's like I don't know if ICI or in Kim or all one and the same. I don't know, but I can just speak on my past experience with them and from what I've seen. First, Kim, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, so please pardon me if I'm not. Jim. Sorry, excuse me. Such an American, I'm saying it wrong. But as far as what I've seen, he's trying his best. Obviously, there's a language barrier when it's live on stream and stuff like that. He's like our friends are saying, they've reached out many times and put themselves out there. But even when I look at trying to dox them, I've looked at his sister, I've looked for him, I've looked for the doctor, I've looked for everybody else. I cannot find a single thing outside of Fortius Economia that they've done or worked on or that links them to anything in the past. That's the one thing that scares the living life out of me. But I mean, again, it scares me, it worries me, but I'm free and clear, so it's like whatever. But still, like,
right.
Can anybody else attest to finding anything other than Fortius Economia when it comes to these names?
Are we doing Kaiser Soze?
All of them.
Look, guys, it's Turkish guy. In Turkey, economy is collapsing. It's very, very, very easy for them to think about economy and try to fix it. So I trust him.
Oh no, yeah, no, I agree. I'm not doubting the idea or the concept. Obviously, even the platform. I'm just trying to, like, full transparency. telling everybody I've looked for, information on the team, and I can't get past anything other than what's already out there for Fortius Economia. I'm just being like, honestly, I'm here. It's there. My capital is locked in there. I'm a full believer, regardless, whatever happens, I'm cool with it. But for the transparency and for the concerns of the people, because that's why we make this show, if anybody else can bring me any kind of information of who these people are, even beforehand, that would I think would drive a lot. If we could like verify that and like talk about that, I think honestly it would drive a lot more attention into the castle and get more adoption if that was to come to light. Like I really do think that, but I think that's one of the biggest concerns a lot of people have is we can't find anything. Yeah, go ahead.
I just sent you the co-founder. I'm not sure how you say his name. Dr. M. Sinar. I don't know how you say it. Something with an O.
Çınar Ozcan.
There you go. That guy. I just sent you his LinkedIn. I mean,
that's not the same guy though.
Yeah, that's not him though.
That's not. Yeah, no, that's not the same guy.
Huh.
Yeah, I also found that and thought it could be him, but it's not.
It's a total different doctor of science and stuff like that. Yeah, I've looked, guys. Can't find him.
What would be their like purpose of not wanting to share who they are?
Well, I mean, there's security reasons. Like, honestly, like you think about it, all of these guys, like, and that's kind of why, not to segue into, but I will later. I was trying to preach caution to everybody, that's planning on going certain places here soon for the Cosmos ecosystem. Like, some of these guys are valued, and even the people that we don't know about are valued very, very high, and there's malicious people that are always going after them for a number of reasons. Like they're from, like, honestly, I'm not fudding anything, but they live in a place that's very unstable, and people that have money are preyed upon, and or, look at, like, honestly, people hate him, but like Richard Hex shared a great story about himself, like moving to another place and then literally people coming into their house and robbing him while he's sitting there playing games with his girlfriend at the time, like just flat out robbed him and told him, we could do this hard way or not, I'll kill you right here. And it's like literally a thing. So the less people know about you, the better. But at the same time, if you're putting out a platform, that's kind of one of those things where it's like,
for credibility, there has to be transparency.
Exactly. It doesn't matter.
I understand your point of view when it comes to security and not wanting to get robbed or murdered. That's probably
I mean, they're in a dangerous place. Yeah.
And a lot of people are very desperate for money and wealth, so that probably puts them
in the States, it's a
position
anywhere. I mean, not just in the States. I know, like, multiple other places, people get killed for $5. It's sad. People are crazy. So,
man, here in South Africa, people are getting killed for R5, and that's like 5 cents US dollar value.
Yeah, it's but it is what it is. So it's a real thing.
It's rough.
You watch out for Sifu Project. Yeah.
Yo, have you guys heard of Crescent yet?
Yeah. We've covered it a few times. We're waiting for, I think they deploy on the 14th.
On the 14th? Oh, that's soon, like 3 days.
Yeah, I think it's the 14th.
Oh, nice. I'm busy on the testnet. I just got some coins from the faucets. I'm just testing it out. It looks really cool.
Oh yeah, I jumped on that before as well. Couldn't handle having security around. He ended up selling all his crypto. Yeah, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. But still, I think a lot of people will be very, very, or they'll feel better if we could. You don't have to fully dox yourself, but like at least provide things to where people feel better. You don't have to show me that you don't have cooties, but if you show me you don't have cooties, I'll feel a lot better about it. But anyway, that's what we got today, guys. Unless anybody wants to share anything more, it's 11 o'clock. We're trying to, wind it down and whatnot. I really appreciate everybody coming onto the stream and having a chat. That's all I have to really talk about, unless anybody else wants to discuss anything further. I'm going to go ahead and close it down. But yeah, if you guys haven't, definitely hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back tomorrow. I hope you guys found this beneficial. Have fun storming the castle. Have fun raiding the dungeons. I'll be there with you guys. I'll probably come back and be on Discord right around, 7 o'clock, guys, to see, what happens or whatnot. But yeah, make sure you're taking profits every single day. Protect yourself. Be well informed. Join our Discord. Follow us on Twitter. Yada, yada, yada. Peace, love, happiness. Be out. Get out of here, you filthy animals. Bye. Get it out of here. See ya.